So I've got this question in my comments a decent amount of times after I made my tier list video and on the video where I was actually fighting my Sheik guy inside Type Soul. And the question is, how do you make a good build in Type Soul, or what's a good build for fire, what's a good build for speed? And I'm going to answer those questions in this video. But I just want to say it's going to be more of like a general answer, because to make a good build inside the game, it's really just trial and error, or you can see somebody else playing with it and then you're like, okay, I can replicate that. But the first thing that I do want to say is, to make a good build, it's going to have three factors that you have to take into account. The first factor is going to be your weapon that you have. So right now in my current build, I'm using Berserk Scythe. And the thing with Scythe is that it's going to have a different critical than literally every other weapon inside this game. And I'm pretty sure that's general information for anybody to know. So the critical for Scythe is I just do like my little extension grab, and then it actually pulls my opponent back to me, allowing me to combo extend off of it, if I am able to like land in an M1 or a guard break. But then if you have something like Greatsword, the Greatsword critical actually just ragdolls you. So the first thing that you want to take into account is the weapon that you're using. The second thing is going to be your Shikai. Now, by your Shikai, I'm talking about like if you have water, fire, wind, and this even goes for like Arankars. I'm not sure about Quincy's like strifts because I haven't really seen much besides like heat and flame. So this video is more geared towards like Arankars and Soul Reapers, but I guess it can also work for Quincy's. But you just want to have an idea of what you're actually using. So coming back to me, I actually am using Berserk. And I know that Berserk, most of its skills, they don't really do that much damage. It's more so like skills that are really reliable to use in like a middle ground type of situation where the opponent and me are like both at like a neutral range. We just finished doing our combos on each other, and I just need something to like keep the flow moving inside the fight so that I don't just continue getting comboed by the person. So that's just how I see Berserk with my Scythe that I have. So I'm going to go down a skill tree or like a class that mainly suits doing a lot of damage and being able to do fast combos, since Berserk is lacking that in my opinion. And that tree that I went is going to be speed, because it just directly supports Berserk for me. And the third thing that you want to note is actually kind of having a staple combo that you could kind of rely to. Now, this one, it will definitely take some experimenting. Throughout the whole entire time of me playing this game, was like basically since release, I have had multiple builds. I was Flame Kendo, I was Flame Speed, I was I think I was Creation Speed, and then after that now I'm Berserk Scythe. I was also Berserk Dagger with like Kendo. I've had a lot of builds, and I've also fought a lot of crazy builds like Water Kendo, Flame Kendo. I fought an Acid Keto, and Acid Keto is one of the most toxic Rankar builds to me. But essentially, you just need to have those three things stapled down to know how to actually like pair something up with your Shikai. I can't just give you the direct answer, so I'm more so telling you to go through trial and error. But I've also learned and copied combos from players who are better than me. Like, if you really think about it, the only way to get good at this game would to just be fight, lose, and then you're like, alright, how can I do better myself? I was fighting a Water Kendo user because after a raid, he was just acting like a dog, and I was fighting a Water Kendo user. He used the Water Geyser? Anyways, you know what water skill I'm talking about, like the little sprout, and then he is able to truly land Mortal Ties off of that. That's a nasty water combo. And the same thing with Fire Speed, which is probably one of the most common builds out right now, like Flame Speed Dagger. You can do like your X Entei skill into Waterfall Dance, or you can do that into Fast Fang, and it's just a nasty combo. It's like you just have to try things out. But I know that some staple builds right now I see currently is definitely Water Kendo, Flame Speed, Thunder Speed, which is one of the most toxic things ever created. I actually was using that build a while back too. Hakuda Flame, Hakuda Water, Hakuda Confusion. Like, the list just continues going on, and I feel like everything, like every single tree is really good. But yeah, I probably just had some of my PvP clips playing up inside the background. Like the current build that I'm using, which is Berserk Scythe, I honestly want to reroll the Scythe because I saw a video from a guy using Berserk Hammer, and Berserk Hammer is so much better than Berserk Scythe that it just makes it look kind of dumb to me. But yeah, really, to make a good build or to make like a good combo inside Type Soul, it's just trial and error and fighting people who have your exact same stuff but just use it better than you. Like, I never really knew that lightning speed was brain dead because I was also lightning kendo. I didn't know lightning speed was brain dead until I got hit by it. And then once I get hit by it, I just discovered it was like absolutely nasty. So I guess for the rest of this video, I don't really want it to be too long. I'll just play like a clip of me using my Berserk Scythe build so you can get an idea of like how versatile I have been inside this game and how you can really just make a build with anything. The one tree that I would say that would probably not work with most builds is probably going to be Kido. Like, if you're like Ink Kido, it's probably not the best build for you, and you can go something better with like Speed or Kendo. Or if you're like Flame Kido, it probably won't work because Flame skills are like really supposed to be bum rushing up in front of your face, and Kido is more like a laid, played back fighting style where you're able to just stay back, shoot a lot of skills from range. So yeah, something that will probably work really good with Kido is probably Wind, but I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to stop talking now. And I'll just play like one PvP clip or two PvP clips of me using two different builds. So just to like highlight the point that it really is trial and error, and the best way to make a build is to steal it from somebody else. Huh? Yes, that is the main takeaway of this video. So if the video helped you and you enjoyed it, feel free to like this video and comment if you want to see like more stuff on Type Soul. And I'm also going to like just start uploading my Type Soul PvP clips on my second channel. So if you want to see that, I'll leave a link to that inside the description too. I'm probably going to upload a video there first before I upload this video, so it's like you have something to watch. But yeah, I'll play the PvP clips now.